is a difference between fact and opinion. It's hard to tell sometimes because opinions like to dress up as facts, and their costumes have gotten quite impressive lately. I once saw an opinion wearing the most spectacular curly mustache that distracted me so much I totally let him come into my head, even though I found his footwear suspicious. There is a way, however, to easily tell the difference between them. You have to weigh them. Because, you see, facts have more substance, so they're heavier. This is how one can know for a fact, for example, that being kidnapped for your brain is scary. Because when this fact is placed on the scale, man, does it ever tip the balance. There are other facts one can be certain of, like that private planes are cool, that traveling long distances gets boring, and that not knowing where you are going or what's going to happen to you is exhaustingly stressful. And if you don't believe me, just ask Sebastian, who was sitting in his seat and staring out the window of the private jet, feeling precisely all those things. It was odd to feel bored. Not that feeling bored is a rare or weird feeling. It's a very common part of life, after all. But it just felt so strange to feel bored in his particular situation. He should have been feeling terrified, possibly even a little excited, and he knew this because he'd felt those things initially when he'd been snatched out of the Explorers Society headquarters and held captive in a helicopter. But that felt like forever ago now. After flying to the private airport, getting on the private plane, flying over the ocean, and continuing to fly over the ocean, and yet more flying over the ocean. Things had started to get just a little boring, and now the boredom was turning into sleepiness, which was really quite simply all kinds of wrong. "You could sleep," said Mr. M. Sebastian shifted his gaze from the window to the man sitting across from him wearing a patch over his left eye. Mr. M appeared very relaxed, but of course he would be. His life wasn't in danger now, was it? "So could you," Sebastian pointed out. "Nah, gotta keep one eye open," replied Mr. M, laughing at his own joke. Sebastian didn't laugh. "Get it? One eye? Get it?" Sebastian got it. He just didn't find it particularly funny. Suddenly he had a flash of his parents at the dinner table, and his mother telling that joke about the salamander, and how not funny the joke was, and, oh, there was that pain in his gut again. He wondered if his parents were looking for him. They must be. He wondered if Evie was looking for him, like she'd promised. "It's because I only have one eye. That's the joke," continued Mr. M. "Because keeping one eye open is an expression." He paused. "But also, I only have one eye. It works on 2 levels. "I get the joke," snapped Sebastian in exasperation. "Whoa, okay. Geez, relax." "Easy for you to say," muttered Sebastian under his breath. "It's true. It's very easy for me to say. I've completed my task. I have the key, which is you." He stared at Sebastian for a moment, and then, as if by way of explanation, "You're the key." "I know I'm the key," Sebastian replied curtly. What on earth was going on? Before this week, everyone had always treated him like the highly intelligent boy he was. Now everyone seemed to be second-guessing his smarts, and it was seriously annoying.